Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're looking into the disappearance of Kasee Ann Woodsley. She was born February 26, 1966, Spokane, Washington. Her death was supposedly August 28, 1982 at the age of 16, Seattle, Washington. She was victim of Gary Ridgway, it says, the Green River Killer. She was a young 16-year-old that was married to her pimp, May 17, 1982. His name was Anthony Craig Lee. They had only been married for 4 months when she disappeared. She was last seen on August 28, 1982 in the area of South 200th Street and 30th Avenue South. This area is just east of Pacific Highway South. Ridgway admitted to killing Kasee. However, the prosecutors never found her body to corroborate his claim and did not have the evidence needed to prosecute him for his confession. Kasee was a murder victim of Gary Leon Ridgway, known as the Green River Killer, who was responsible for the murders of 49 women in Seattle, Washington between 1982 and 1984. And I don't know what kind of deal they made, or if he had to claim, if he had to say, oh, I did it, or I don't know what his deal was to keep from getting the death sentence. But it says here that he had 49 victims that they're listing, and he claims to have killed 71 people actually. So so here's all these people that he killed, but then that's 49. So there's 22 more people that he says that he killed that aren't even in this list. So yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? He confessed to murdering at least 71 victims, at least. So yeah, anyway, hopefully they can find a Jane Doe that fits her. And some of them, he took some of the Jane Does, they found him in Oregon, and he said some of them, like, he would take the personal belongings of one victim and put them with another victim to throw off the investigators. So she was 5'4", 108 pounds. It has the clothing that she was wearing when she went missing. She had red blonde hair, blue eyes, scars near her nose, on her right cheek, and near one of her eyebrows. And there's a list of some of the aliases she might have used. She also worked for a photomat franchise. She left the residence she shared with her husband August 28, 1982, to walk to a nearby store for dinner supplies. She was last seen at approximately 11:30 p.m. in the area of SeaTac International Airport. She carried a brown purse and $20 cash with her at the time of her disappearance, and she's never been seen again. Her husband and pimp Anthony Pretty Tony Lee reported her missing 2 days later. Her parents lived in Spokane, Washington. So, like I'm going to say, I've said it before, I'll say it again. If you know anything, please contact the police. Sometimes people drink and they tell you things and you're like, oh, it's hearsay, you know. It's only hearsay if you're going to court. If you're trying to help the police solve a crime and you have information, call them. Give them that information. Let them have the information so they can make note of it. It might help them in some way. So any information you can give them, give it to them. And please stop to pray for her loved ones and her family. And thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great day. Bye-bye.